Checking in with the American Red Cross, and March has been their month. Joining us today, the local executive director, Olivia Lusher, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so the month of March is a kind of a time where you kind of highlight the Red Cross, right, and all that you do.
Absolutely. In 1943, President Roosevelt declared the month of March as Red Cross Month. So as an organization, we really use this time to make sure everyone understands what we do and why we do it. And as always, it's a call to action for people to get involved, whether that's, donating blood or helping in our disaster or just helping those in need.
Yeah, I think your main thing, people think of you first, I think, is donating blood. And of course, this has been a critical time, right? We really need more blood donors.
Absolutely. The Lima area is always so supportive, dedicated on their Tuesdays to giving blood. So even though it's not Tuesday, maybe next Tuesday, the local residents can just get in there and give blood. It's always in a need. COVID brought that out and exacerbated the problem, but we still have a need for blood. So keep coming out.
Mm-hmm. And, so many programs that you guys do, from CPR to the, smoke alarms, it just many things and ways that you reach out, disasters. And so people should, really think about that and, help out the Red Cross if you'd like to volunteer in those areas.
Absolutely, and I see some great footage alongside. Beyond giving blood, and I don't have it in front of me, but we do hands-only CPR, and that's a great way. We're getting into spring where kids are playing spring sports and people are out and about. And hands-only CPR would be one way that I could come into the school, a church, a business, and just empower people to be prepared in case they need CPR. So that is one training that we could do on the fly. Just give us a call.
All right, very good. All right, so we are into spring. We've already seen extreme weathers all around the country. And so you got some spring safety tips for us to make sure that we get through this season.
Yes, we have to love this Midwest weather. I'm in Indiana currently, just right 30 minutes away, and the weather here is much like Ohio. So it could be rainy one day, sunny the next, or even snowing. So just make sure your car is always prepared. I have a young driver at home, and just making sure, the car is always fueled. We have water, we have blankets, we have maybe a flashlight, and just talking about whether it's to your children or even, young adults or even your parents, always just being prepared, because if you're in your car, snow doesn't stop, flooding doesn't stop, tornadoes don't stop, and do we really know what to do in that instant of change?
And speaking of tornadoes, have a plan, right? You always talk about a fire plan in the house, but also, like for a tornado, have a plan.
Absolutely. The 2-minute plan we do for home fire safety could really be adjusted for the tornadoes and flash flooding. And it's really about, in the time of need, do your loved ones know how to reach you? Most of us, because of cell phones, we don't know phone numbers. So having numbers written down, having contingency plans, maybe having some burn money, because if you lose your purse or your purse, gets caught in a fire or flood, do you have just the basic things to get you from point A to point B? And that is why the Red Cross is here in those emergencies, to be able to help someone instantly get back on their feet and catch their breath. So that 2-minute plan, no matter the disaster, it's just empowering for a family.
Right, exactly. And one more plug, if you're looking for something to do during the summertime, if you have more time, volunteering for the Red Cross, you guys always have a spot for someone.
Absolutely. And the one thing that we are doing, and we've tried to adjust through COVID, is the installation of smoke alarms. So, summer's here, and hopefully you've turned the clock and, adjusted your battery. But if you need a smoke alarm, we will install up to 3 for free and get you a safety plan and just empower you to enjoy this summer. So, yes, we always welcome volunteers.
All right. Very good. Good stuff. Celebrate American Red Cross. Thanks, Olivia, for joining us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.
The Finley Home and Garden Show.